Mr. President, one way to stimulate a key part of our economy, the auto sales, is to establish a so-called fleet modernization or cash for clunkers program that would provide a voucher for purchase of new vehicles to those turning in their older, less fuel-efficient vehicles. This program will encourage people to purchase new, more fuel-efficient vehicles and will both stimulate the sale of new vehicles and reduce overall fuel consumption and greenhouse gas emissions at the same time. By providing incentives for the purchase of new, more fuel-efficient vehicles, this program will provide a much-needed boost to the struggling auto industry, including manufacturers, dealers, suppliers, and other related industry. There's strong evidence that this type of program works. Nearly every major industrialized country in the world with an auto industry has now some kind of vehicle scrappage program in place, and there is documented evidence of increased sales. Germany has seen an increase in new sales of from 25 to 40% since its program was implemented earlier this year. China saw an increase in new vehicle sales of 15% in March after its program was implemented. France has seen an increase in vehicle sales of 8% since its program was implemented at the end of 2008. Other countries, such as Japan and Korea, have more recently followed suit and implemented programs like this. Mr. President, the compromise before the Senate provides a well-crafted and balanced fleet modernization program. It will accelerate national economic recovery by stimulating up to an estimated 1 million new vehicle sales, while at the same time pushing consumers towards purchase of more fuel-efficient vehicles. This legislation is based upon months of work to develop a compromise among the administration, the companies, environmental organizations, and auto dealers. It provides a reasonable compromise and establishes a solid program that will give consumers with older vehicles an immediate cash incentive to purchase new, more fuel-efficient cars and trucks. And by including a hierarchy of cash vouchers for purchase of new vehicles that increases the amount available for the most fuel-efficient new vehicles, this legislation will stimulate the economy and encourage consumers to purchase more fuel-efficient vehicles. The legislation strikes an appropriate balance between economic stimulus and fuel efficiency. The proposal keeps the focus on the primary purpose of this effort, which is to stimulate the U.S. economy by providing an incentive for individuals to turn in their older, less fuel-efficient vehicles and to purchase a new fuel-efficient vehicle. But again, it provides the proper balance because it encourages consumers to purchase more fuel-efficient vehicles by including a hierarchy of incentives that offers a greater amount for a more fuel-efficient vehicle. Stimulating vehicle sales while also getting older, less fuel-efficient vehicles off the road is surely an important national goal.